Gilgamesh, King of Uruk, is the world's oldest piece of literature, dating back 4,500 years. Uruk was a great city in ancient Mesopotamia, a fertile land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers in present-day Iraq. Gilgamesh, part god and part man, was the strong and powerful king of Uruk. Long ago, in the land of Mesopotamia, Gilgamesh was sent by the sun god to be the king of Uruk. He was part god and part man. He looked human, but he did not have the feelings of a person. He had no friends. Because of this, he became selfish and cruel. Gilgamesh decided to show how powerful he was. He ordered the people to build a huge wall around the city of Uruk. Men fainted from the hard work and hunger. The people prayed to the sun god for help. "Oh, sun god, please help us. Have mercy on us." The sun god heard the prayers of the people. Using the clay of the earth, the sun god made another man as strong as Gilgamesh. "I will name this man Enkidu. He will help the people of Uruk." The sun god knew that Gilgamesh had learned nothing from living with people. Gilgamesh was mean and cruel. So, "Enkidu, you will live with the animals. Learn kindness from them. I will care for the animals and learn their ways." Enkidu lived in peace with the animals of the forest. The first man he ever saw was a hunter. The hunter was trying to kill the animals. Enkidu helped his friends. He threw the hunter from the chariot. "Leave this forest and never return." The hunter ran back to Uruk to tell Gilgamesh about the wild man who had attacked him in the forest. He told Gilgamesh that the wild man was the strongest man in the world. Gilgamesh became angry. He told the hunter to take Shamhat to the forest and leave her there. She would lead this wild man back to Uruk. "Even the singer Shamhat knows that I am the strongest man in the world. He was so strong." The hunter took Shamhat to the spot in the forest where he had been attacked by Enkidu. He left her there and returned to Uruk. As nighttime came, Shamhat played her harp and sang. All the creatures of the forest heard the beautiful music. "I've never heard such a wonderful sound before." Enkidu looked more like an animal than a man, but Shamhat felt that he would not hurt her. In the following days, she taught Enkidu the language of humans. Enkidu taught her about the animals of the forest. They began to love each other. "We mean no harm. I am not afraid. I can see that you are gentle and kind." Shamhat told Enkidu about Gilgamesh. She knew that Gilgamesh wished to harm Enkidu if he went to Uruk to help the people. But Enkidu knew he must go to Uruk, even fight the fierce Gilgamesh if he had to. The people needed him. "Goodbye, my friends. I go to help the people of Uruk." All day, every day, Gilgamesh watched from his tower on the wall. His trap was working. The people had heard that Shamhat was bringing a strange man that might save them from their cruel king. "I will kill this stranger. All will know that I am the strongest. Fear me." Could Enkidu defeat Gilgamesh? Shamhat was worried. What would the people of Uruk think of this wild man? She cut his hair and tore a part of her clothing to cover him. She wanted him to look like other men. But to honor his animal friends, Enkidu still wore his crown with 2 horns. "That is the city of Uruk. Gilgamesh is waiting for you." "The city is wonderful. Such beauty." The next morning, Enkidu arrived at the bottom of the city wall. Gilgamesh waited at the top. I am king of Uruk. I am master of all the people. I challenge you. Come and fight me. If we must fight, here I come. It was a frightening battle. Gilgamesh and Enkidu were as strong as each other. No one was winning. They fought for hours. The earth shook and lightning flashed as the battle continued. Suddenly, Gilgamesh stepped on a loose stone. He stumbled and fell over the edge of the wall. He would surely fall to his death. The people held their breath. Finally, this cruel king was going to die, but the people could not believe their eyes. In a flash, Enkidu reached over the wall and grabbed the arm of Gilgamesh. Why would he save someone who was trying to kill him? Hold on, I've got you. Who is this strange man, and why? After Enkidu pulled Gilgamesh to safety, the two men stood facing each other on top of the wall. The people held their breath again. What was going to happen? Gilgamesh opened his arms to Enkidu. The king of Uruk finally understood what it meant to be human. I have a friend. I am no longer alone. Be a kind king, and you will have many friends. Gilgamesh ordered the work on the wall to stop forever. There was a great feast. Then, Shamhat was chosen to lead the biggest parade that the people of Uruk had ever seen. Everyone knew that Uruk was going to be a happier place.